Afternoon, everybody. BushCat Daryl here. Worked in the woods all day. Seems like that's all I do anymore is work in the woods. But I'm getting these ash trees dug out, and we're going to make them into firewood. But work's done for today. I need a little wind therapy, so we're going to take a ride. Ride along. Alrighty, here we are at the end of the runway, pushing the throttle on. Went by myself today. I threw a couple invites out there, but nobody was available. And be that as it may, I fly alone a lot anyway, and I like it. Carrying, I don't know, probably 16, 18 gallons of gas, and the airplane performs really, really well. My neighbor, Mr. Smith, right out here at the end of the runway, baling hay. You can just see the tractor and the wagon right there. And I headed over to South Bay to John Miller's, and here we are dragging the field and making sure we don't have any turkeys or deer out there afoot on the runway there. So runway is clear. We're going to circle around and go ahead and land. John actually overflew my field this morning with the Zenith, so I figured I'd come over and say hello. I just slipped her down in. This is a short runway over here, and the BushCat handles it, but it was hot. It was hot, and there really wasn't a lot of wind blowing today, so you got to really be on your game. And of course, we got her slowed down good here. Crossed the bridge and up onto the patio. Doors are all open, and I couldn't find John. I didn't know where he was. I called and got the answer machine. So what we'll do is we'll leave a premise check slip and stop back another time down the end of the runway for takeoff here. And this is again nice runway, but it's short. And when you got a Zenith or a BushCat, you can work these short runways without any problem at all. Here we are, we're flying, and I'm going to head right straight over to the beach. And something that I haven't done before, I'm going to go from the beach all the way up to Lock 21 on the canal here, the Barge Canal, the Erie Canal. You see the Fish Creek comes in right here, and this is the one of the bridges that's closed off of Oneida Street there in Verona Beach. And as you can see, there's a long distance here where you have no bridges across here. So this new bridge that they built right here is really quite important to emergency services and the folks that got to get across the canal between Verona Beach and Durhamville. So here we are, Lock 22. And I'm playing this fast forward because this is quite a long ride up the canal from the beach toward Rome. But you can look at how straight it is out in the distance here. This is Lock 21. Lock 21 is accessible from both sides, from Lock Road on the left and from Lock Road on the right. But the bridge across the canal there is actually not functional. They've took it out of service. This, of course, is the Route 46 New London store and Circle Drive and the dry dock right there going under the airplane. Went from there over to Charlie Bates's, and this is a kind of a neat little runway here. It goes up the hill, so it really doesn't matter which way the wind's blowing. I always land up the hill. And what I do here is I carry quite a bit of power. And I just let the airplane settle on with that limited amount of power, and then we pull the throttle off and let her slow down. I got up to the top of the hill here by the hangar, and everything was buttoned up. There was nobody around, so we just circled around, took off again. Circled around, all mowed nice, very well groomed. The Charlie takes really good care of it here. And, of course, just landing up the hill, taking off down the hill, and just get her flying and fly it out through the cut in the trees. And we headed back from here. We headed right back over home. And again, it was hot and there was very little wind. So as you can see, I'm carrying a a really slow speed here because I don't want to land way down the runway. So we get down here right there in the low 50s and stand on that right rudder pedal and just chase your shadow down to the ground here and just let her plop right on there. So around the block, little wind therapy flight tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride.